Greetings and welcome to another song in the Canadian Tulips Festival Liberation Songs 1945 series. Every day a new song here on the Tulips Festival YouTube channel. My name is Frank Mehring from the American Studies program at Radboud University in Nijmegen in the Netherlands. Today I'll bring you a song that is particularly important and striking to understand the power of liberation songs in the summer of 1945, and it is part of a collection of about 300 liberation songs. The sheet music you can find in the Freedom Museum's archive, the so-called Hugo Kesing collection. And here I have this sheet song, and from the cover you can already see that a number of stereotypes are part of this Dutch song. You see an somewhat innocent Dutch girl looking down in the traditional bonnet with the wooden shoes. You see an old Dutch mill, a tree, in this case a linden tree, under which a couple falls in love, and all of this in an idyllic setting. And the song is one of many that deal with the encounter of different people from different countries, how they feel attracted to each other, how they fall in love and engage in a romantic relationship, which was quite common in the summer of 1945. And as you can tell, the cover already tells you a little bit about some of the challenges. It's called Snoezepoes, and for those who do not understand Dutch or don't know how to pronounce it, here it is explained, particularly for those pronounce Snoezepoes, and it is an affectionate name for a little cat, in this case of course a young Dutch girl whom you want to engage with in a romantic fashion. It is composed, it's another important reference, in a foxtrot, and foxtrots were particularly popular in the Netherlands in the 1930s, and before the Nazis occupied the country starting in May 1940, where everything that was related to American popular culture and African American traditions, be it song, be it dance, was considered to be degenerate. So composing this in a foxtrot was a sense of saying, we are free again, we are happy to embrace this very idiom that was taken away from us, and this is the right idiom to celebrate being free and to celebrate the power of love. And the song is written in English, and it is engaging with the trouble of being in love with somebody but not being able to understand and express your love because you don't know each other's language. But what you do know is the language of the heart, the language of love. And perhaps the language of music is another way to help to express this feeling. And that's why I think this is a wonderful example to engage in the power and the soundtrack of liberation. Who composed this? No other than Jack Bulterman, a full-blooded Dutch musician who played piano, trumpet and accordion, but he was also a key figure in one of the most important dance orchestras and the oldest dance orchestras in the Netherlands, called the Ramblers. And as you can tell already by the name, it's an homage to the American language and the American entertainment music bands, and featured and broadcast by the original Ramblers Orchestra. The Ramblers were particularly successful before, during and after the war. Jack Bulterman was a key figure here. He was so successful that his music also featured in AFN radio, later in AFN radio Munich, where one of his songs called Bouncing in Bavaria became a key melody for one of the AFN programs. But back to Snoezepoes, it's joyful and it's part of a number of songs such as Geef mij maar een echt Hollands meisje, please give me a real Dutch girl, or Hollandse meisjes, the beautiful Dutch girls, Holland memories, a young girl longing for that encounter with an international soldier from Great Britain, from America or Canada. All of this is to be taken with tongue in cheek. a humorous tradition that was part of the Ramblers' songs repertoire, and Snoezepoes is a wonderful way to pay homage to that sense of freedom, being in love and being together with people from different countries, with a different language, with a different attitude, fashion, knowledge, and it's great to be part of this beginning of a new world. Enjoy! By the old Dutch mill we were sitting hand in hand. I whispered gentle words that you didn't understand. Though I'll never forget, though the years pass away, the lovely word for sweetheart I learned that day. Snoezepoes, Snoezepoes, there by the old Dutch mill. How I love your wooden shoes, and your smile I remember well. I met her on a bench near a linden tree, and she said to me that her heart was free. Snoezepoes, Snoezepoes, little girl with the wooden shoes. Snoezepoes, Snoezepoes, there by the old Dutch mill. How I love your wooden shoes, and your smile I remember so well. I met her on a bench near a linden tree, and she said to me that her heart was still free. Snoezepoes, oh Snoezepoes, little girl with the wooden shoes. Yeah. Thanks for listening. I hope I'll see you again tomorrow with the song Ik kan niet swingen